Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 17th day of February 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Let me hit refresh here. Reload. Okay, looks like gold is up 1947 at 1893.55. Silver up 19 cents to 23.81. Platinum up 21.82 to 10.94.18. Palladium up $39.63 to 23.49.63. And the in-stock silver at 773 pieces. Now our next stop today is CoinNews.net. There's an article written by Mike Unser dated February 16, 2022. U.S. Mint sales, My Angelou Quarters and 2022 Native American dollars debut. Says here last week, United States Mint started selling rolls and bags of the 2022 My Angelou Quarters, and then rolls, bags, and boxes of the 2022 Native American $1 coins. Each product was among the U.S. Mint's top weekly sellers, so that's pretty cool. Now it says here, released Monday, February 7th, My Angelou Quarters are the first issue from the U.S. Mint's 4-year series of American Women Quarters. That's right, first issue. And it is hot. Collectors in the early going ordered a combined 1.7 million quarters from the various roll and bag options. So here we go with the U.S. Mint's top sellers. So here's a listing of the U.S. Mint's most popular numismatic products for the week ending February 13. Top spot here is taken by the 2022 Philadelphia Minted Native American $1.25 coin roll at 11,000 rolls sold. So coming in at number 2 is the Denver Minted 25 coin roll for the Native American dollar, 10,141. Number 3 spot, number 4 spot, number 5 spot, and number 6 spot are all taken by the My Angelou Quarters. The first one being the 3-roll set, the 2-roll set, then the Philadelphia Quarters and the 100 coin bag, and that sold out. And then the other one, the 100 coin bag from Denver, also sold out at really 1840. So there should be 2 5th place, and 6th place shouldn't even be an option. It should go straight to 7th since those were equal or even Steven, right? And following that, you have the number 7 spot with the Native American 100 coin bag, the number 8 spot Native American 250 coin box, followed by number 9. Look at this, they go all the way to 13. Normally they go 10, right? So they went 13 this time because there was so much going on. 7th place is 20. I think I said that, but I'm going to go over it again. Native American 100 coin bag, 7th place. Number 8 place is Native American 250 coin box. Native American 250 coin box for 9th place. 10th place, Native American 100 coin bag. That's interesting. They had to separate between all of those options. Number 11, 2021 American Innovation Dollar Proof Set. And I think they may have included that because it was just really so close to the 10th place. And then 12 and 13, the 12th place is the Proof Negro Leagues Baseball Silver Dollar to about almost 1,200 units sold, which is incredible. It is a very, very, well, it's selling very well. Let's just put it that way. 2021 Proof Set, 903 units to 486,158. Now, in its latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 195 numismatic products. 71 of them, okay, out of 195, outperformed their prior weekly gains compared to 88 previously. So a little bit lower than last week. Not counting the newest products to compare apples to apples, 2 increased by more than 1,000 units against 3 in the prior report. In addition, 9 products registered lower sales against 13 in previous sales reports. The reductions were modest, ranging from 1 to 10. So that's kind of cool because it looks like those reductions are slowing down. And let me show you here. I talked about this last week about the Morgan and Peace silver dollars, and I think that we're not going to be seeing very many Peace dollars anymore, or, well, the CC Privy Mark Morgan dollar. And for that matter, maybe even the Morgan dollar with the O Privy Mark. So that means since these aren't coming up for sale as much anymore, the secondary market, right, is probably going to start taking off and getting more expensive for these coins because you can't obtain these on the Mint website anymore. So once this is closed, once this door closes and they get all sold out, I would imagine the sales start to rocket on the secondary market. Now, our next thing I wanted to show you here, 2022 Negro Leagues Baseball commemorative coins. And if you just go ahead and add up all of the silver dollars, right, and it doesn't matter which ones with the Privy Mark or non-Privy Mark, but there's 20,000 coins. There's 15,000 coins, so there's 35 plus another I mean, look at that. 35 plus another 6, you're looking at what, 41? It's a half, 3-coin set, 41, there's, well, what, 44, 45, plus another silver dollar medal set. You're almost about 55,000 silver dollars sold from these commemorative coin programs, right? Look at this, 55,000 for the silver dollar from Christy McAuliffe's, and that was all year's sales. And here we are, we're only into mid-February. So that's really good for this baseball commemorative coin program, especially since you consider that the baseball season hasn't even started yet. Remarkable stuff going on. So Armed Forces, American Liberty Clad. I'm probably gonna I want to show you the quarters, because this is just remarkable. And I'm sorry if this is going too fast and it's making you dizzy. It's making me dizzy too. I apologize. Those are the American Innovations. I probably should have hit Control F and typed it in. My bad. Almost there. Native American, Kennedy half dollars, America the Beautiful. Almost there. American Way. Oh, right. There we go. So these are the 2022 My Angelou Quarters. And would you look at that? These are all gone. And there really isn't much to tell. It says old sales, latest sales, gain and loss, and increase. So if you can imagine, this is, and I'm surprised they didn't mention it in the article above, how quickly these items sold out and became unavailable. And will the mint return with them, with these particular products? I'm not sure. Not going to happen probably, because if you look back to last year's 2020 Tuskegee Airmen Quarters, they only made a finite amount of them, and it was really the last quarter of the America the Beautiful series, and then they had the Washington crossing the Delaware for 2021. So easily could have minted more of these, but didn't. And I think that because the United States Mint cut it down to 4 products instead of the 6, you're going to have more concentration on these quarters from folks, okay, which is going to make them sell out quicker. Plus, the mint is making less of the 3-roll sets. Let's look at the 100 coin bag here, $18.40 compared to $23.67. Look at this 100 coin bag, $23.80. So clearly, and the only one that really is more than last time is the 2-roll set, because $59.28 compared to $53.75. But really, look at that. That's a 500 coin or 500 bag difference. 23 to 18, right? That's 5 somewhere in there. So that's a big number, folks. That's about over a third, almost of the up to almost a third of the production has been cut out. That is incredible. So that, going forward with the 2022 Sally Ride quarters, I think they're actually going to have less of the 3-roll set and less of the bags because of the timing of those particular quarters. And I'm going to show you this now. And I know I've been a long time explaining this, and there's a lot more to go. I think I have like 4 more tabs. I wanted to show you this. This was super important. Now, this is the National Women's History Museum, and they're having a conversation celebrating the Maya Angelou Quarter and the American Women Quarters program. So here it is, and you can join in on February 27th, and it is held by Eventbrite, and you can register for that. It's Thursday, February 24, 2022, and that is Eastern Standard Time, they call it now, from 1 to 2, and you can add to the calendar. It says here, join us for a special conversation about the new Maya Angelou Quarter and the American Women Quarters program, and about the event. Join us Thursday, February 24, from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a conversation about the American Women Quarters program with the members of the team that helped bring the coin program to life. Yes! Representatives from the United States Mint, the National Women's History Museum, NWHM, that's a cool acronym, and the Smithsonian Institution will discuss the new Maya Angelou Quarter, the first coin released in the historic coin program and the American Women Quarters program. Attendees will get a behind-the-scenes look at various aspects of the program, from the honoree selection process to the development and selection of each coin design. Don't miss this inspiring event. So look at this. Bonanza Valdez Hancock, designer manager in the United States Mint. And could we ask questions? I would love to ask the question if the obverse will have a redesign because of the cold sore air. Now look at this. Jennifer Schneider, program manager, American Women History Initiative, Office of the Undersecretary of Museums and Culture. Very cool. Look at this. Megan Sullivan, senior design specialist at the United States Mint. Who else would be a better person to answer these questions we have about the redesign than Megan or Bonanza? So that would be really, really cool. So there it is. Check that out, folks. Now I'm going to go over here to the United States Mint. Got to slow down, take a breath. All right, now we know that this is coming out March 11, 2022, and if you have collected the Air Force medal and the Coast Guard medal, and you are collecting all of these particular medals, and if you're only collecting maybe just the silver ones, I had a really cool idea from what I had seen on eBay this morning, and I really, really thought I'm like, I got to share this with you. So here we go. Now here's eBay. Look at that. What? Now that is a pentagon. It's a five-sided, okay, design right there. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots are available in it, right? So you could easily put these silver medals from the United States Mint in that particular holder. Wouldn't that be so cool? But the color, I think, is a little bit off here. I think if they went like a darker wood, like a cherry wood, and maybe decoupage, maybe the DoD emblem on there, or maybe an eagle, or maybe some of the a military scene or whatever. If you don't know what decoupage is, it's basically where you put it's the art of decorating an object by gluing colored paper cutouts onto it in a combination with special paint effects, gold leaf, or other decorative elements. Commonly an object like a small box or an item of furniture is covered by cutouts from magazines. Okay, you could totally do that on here. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, so if somebody does get so inclined to produce one of those, I would like one, please. And please contact me because I think it'd be outstanding. So there will be 6 medals given, one in the 2.5 ounce silver, and there will be one in the 1 ounce. And I think this would be a stellar, look at that. That's perfect for the Department of Defense, that 5-sided pentagon there. That's remarkable. Anyway, that's that idea. Now let's go over to the +1 for today. And this is kind of a really cool one. And this is from gooddeedsday.org. And it's a blog, 52 good deeds, ideas to make a positive impact. And this is from August 1st, 2019, not April. Not April Fools. Wouldn't that be terrible? That's pretty cool. We all want to do good, whether it's for ourselves or our loved ones, the planet, or society at large, no matter how big or small. Good deeds carry a double punch. We make a positive impact and we feel good at the same time, or great, because really doing good deeds actually is better for us than anybody else. It's actually for us, and that's why we should do it. Because it's selfish, yeah, a little bit. Honoring that happy ripple effect in 108 different countries is Good Deeds Day, a yearly celebration of doing good around the world. Check out this list of 52 ideas to help you do good all year round and make a positive change around the world. So they obviously got 52 here, and how many weeks are in a year, right? 52. So they're giving you one idea for each week of the year. It says here, when you're out buying food, purchase an extra item to donate to a food pantry or to a homeless person. And sometimes you'll go to a grocery store and you'll see on the way out they have a box for a homeless shelter or a food pantry that you can just drop an item of food into. That's really cool. Praise a colleague's good work. There's nothing wrong with praising another person. In fact, I don't know if we even do that enough. Look at this. Hold the door open for a stranger, man or woman, right? Doesn't matter. Ask a loved one about their day, right? And sometimes, here in the United States, it's about doing and making, and like, hey, what are you doing? And not instead of like, hey, how are you feeling? There's a big difference there of what are you doing and how you feeling, right? So if you're trying to find out how somebody's feeling, don't ask them what they're doing because it doesn't mean the same thing. Switch your light bulbs to the energy efficient variety. I'm not sure what that's all about, but yeah, that makes you feel good. Make a double batch of something delicious and freezable and give it to an older neighbor who doesn't cook for him or herself as much anymore. There's so many good things here. Take public transportation. No, I wouldn't do that. Not now, not today. Especially if you live in a city that doesn't have very good public transportation, which is a shame too, because I love public transportation. I really do. I think when we were up in Canada, they had the bus system that was just incredible up there. And if you go to DC, there's the subway system. It's incredible. Donate your old eyeglasses to an organization that will reuse them. Return a phone call you've been putting off. None of us ever do that, right? So look, folks, I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can go over these yourselves. I think it's really cool. 52 good deed ideas to make a positive impact. And that's really what we should be doing here on this planet, is making a positive impact, right? Because, even if we live in a world of darkness, one little tiny little light is going to light every single corner of that darkness. So give it a shot and see how it works out. Listen, folks, I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.